Rolling right into things. Cell phone.
Is this the cell phone days?
Cell phone spy cam.
Oh, God.
I want to start my 3-part apology to you and everyone on YouTube. Explain the theme of the video.
The theme of the video is what is out at yard sales already. So this isn't our usual ask a million questions and interrogate them until they bring stuff out. It's what we actually see while we're walking up to the sale, which we were thinking about what videos that applies to, and that actually surprisingly limited.
Very limited. I kept thinking of 2012, 2012, 2012, 2012. Opening the beer post video, amateur hour. But at least you didn't leave it sealed. That would have been more amateur. But this finds actually predates you even joining the channel. This must have been a week or two before. I think this might have actually just been 1 week before you first came out with me.
Is this the, I don't even remember what clip this is. Is this the N64?
This eventually is an N64 lot. Humorous today, because we would never ever see a lot like this at a cell, ever sitting out, especially this is about 9 a.m. But more importantly, for $50, me sitting around thinking about this lot, of course, would not happen today.
No, we just buy it and run.
I would be handing him $50 and you'd see me sprinting. I would look like Wile E. Coyote. There'd be a trail of dust behind me and my car would be burning out and we would be down the road. But this is the theme, as we mentioned a minute ago. A lot of the stuff is 2012 because, as you said, the bubble kind of got huge right as you jumped on board. I snuck in for about 2 months ahead of time. And if you look back to this summer of 2012, finds like this, every week I was going to cells and finding this stuff at the cell. And
it was over the summer too. Is that, oh wow, collector's edition. Mm-hmm. We haven't even seen that.
No, we haven't seen this for a long time.
Yeah, not since you found that. That's crazy.
I end up getting individual games out of this lot because I'm a complete idiot instead of just buying the bag for $50. Knowing me, I had like $20 cash on me for yard selling because A, it was a summer, and B, I was brand new. I was just trying to pick and choose individual items to add to the collection. I wasn't looking for big lots. And I believe, I'm not sure, but I think I might have picked up that Wavebird as well.
I hope so. But man, that's just...
Notice no connections. So once again, almost every find we get on this channel nowadays is people bringing stuff out. Almost everything. We were sitting around brainstorming when we were kind of thinking about the idea for this video, and we're like, what about this find? And you're like, nope, they brought it out. And like, what about this find? Nope, we went into their house and found it. What about this find? Nope, the kid went to their house and got it and brought it over. It just doesn't happen anymore. And the only few times we do see stuff at the cell, it's when we get to the cell that starts at 7 at 7 o'clock. And me and you are not exactly known for waking up early and rising with the sun, if you will. So I believe I get these 3 games here for I think $10 and the controller, which is absolutely ridiculous.
That's really good.
Tell us about this find.
This find, I believe I had gone down the street. This is before we split everything, I believe, because I think you just kind of scooped this one up.
This was the Game Chasers style, where you found a lot, you just kept it basically, no honor. And the funny thing about this lot, we have a good system now. The funny thing about this lot is that I remember I went out of town, came back, and went to like 3 garage sales and found this nice lot.
And I've been out all day.
You had been out all day. You had a good day still.
I had a good day. I had some random systems. I had some pretty decent games. I got a couple Pokemon games in there. I remember getting a Game Boy Advance SP.
I remember you got a couple Game Boys at least that day.
But this right here, you just came in the last hour, and this is very loud yelling.
It was very loud. There's people like screaming next to me during this part.
But there was this house, and we actually came here a couple times. I'm going to continue talking in the next clip starting.
Okay.
And we actually came back to this house. It was an Asian family that lived there. And for some reason, they just kept having like really nice gaming lots, because we got Pokemon lots the time before that. Or was it after? It was after that.
That was the first time. I want you to point on the puppet where this find touched you. Because this was a troubling moment.
Oh God!
I believe this might be the most viewed video on the channel. If not, it's number 2. It's one of those 2.
This is one of the most painful videos.
And a funny find. It's funny for a bunch of reasons, but the funniest to me is that we never would have went to it aside from us looking for Legos.
Yeah, we had a phase where we were looking for Legos because that was like a hot ticket item, and you're looking for your roommate because he, for some reason,
he loved to take big shit show lots of Legos, put them all together, and then try to resell the sets. which is an absolute disaster.
Sounds like a
Never,
pain in the
ever,
ass.
ever. Just sell bulk or sell the minifigures
By
if you ever
pound.
want to get into Legos. Do not try to put the sets together because you will have every table in your house, every area will be a shit show of Legos. But back to this find, we went here to find Legos. Someone, let me save you really quick. Someone else, some other video game collector or reseller, skipped this entire lot.
Yeah.
Because we know that because someone came and bought a bunch of Nintendo stuff.
I remember you bought this for like $40, wasn't it?
We did get it for $40.
That's, looking back, I remember why I skipped it was because I kept finding big lots of Sega and it was just nothing. Like, nothing was worth anything in it. I don't know why I looked at this and was like, oh, there can't be possibly anything worth anything in this.
100 games. I don't remember the exact number, but there's over 50 games in there. And the Nomad. The fact we got this we must have gotten this at 10 a.m. or past.
Yeah.
It was hot. I remember
it was hot.
Triple digit heat at this point, and these people are getting ready to fold up shop. And a little bit more history on this find. Apparently, they got it for free.
Yeah, they, like some family member or neighbor or something just gave it to him. I want to go back in time and just slap the shit out of myself. This is just a painful clip. Can this clip end already? Like, I look at the top viewed of our videos and I don't like this being one of the top.
Why is it number one?
It's so annoying. It's just like,
It is a really cool find. Thank goodness for me, the TurboGrafx miss never caught fire on the channel and it never got a lot of views. So it's,
yeah, that's really funny. One of our biggest finds is one of our least viewed videos.
Thank goodness. And we're going to have an entire video on that disaster. I think 3 years ago it happened, maybe 2.5. We can talk about it now.
We'll talk about it now. It was a while ago.
Without being too embarrassed. But long story short, I got this Sega lot for $40. I ended up, what the hell did I do with it? I traded it to In Bowden, I believe, for a bunch of stuff. And I kept the Nomad. Ridiculous lot. And we got it like 3 hours after they put it out on the sale. No one bought it.
No one bought it.
Including the guy
now it'd be gone in the first 10 seconds.
Now it'd be gone in like 5 seconds. That was, again, I think that was 2013.
This is another one. These are all old videos because recently, I don't know, we haven't gotten...
You don't find this stuff recently.
No.
To be fair, we don't get up early anymore. We used to go out 6:37 and now... I think, what do we leave, 8 a.m.?
8 a.m., but even then, like, there's no sales to go to. When we go to it, they just say they never had video games. We rarely ever hear, oh, we had them and then sold them.
It's a shifting landscape. This GameCube lot, I think we spent 15, maybe 20. I think we haggled a little bit. Got this right at the start of the sell. We pulled up the second the sell started.
Which is awesome.
And it was a Game Boy player with disc, and overall just a bunch of really good quality items for a very cheap price. Don't remember who got this. You got that cool. You got
you got the Game Boy and the Game Boy Advance player because I don't think you had the Game Boy Advance player at the time. So I was like, yeah, this is yours. That's
you
cool.
kept the GameCube.
And then I think you got the GameCube as well. I just picked up the
what game was it?
I think I got the Metroid Classic NES Game Boy Advance game, and I might have picked up the Pac-Man game. I'm not really sure.
Keep an eye out for those classic NES Game Boy games. For whatever reason, they have some value to them. And they're really cheap and easy way to play, or not cheap, but they're a really easy way to play NES games if you don't want to emulate. However, you don't want to sit down and play it on your TV. The Game Boy Advance method is pretty sought after. Let's get into this find. This was another one. This one's kind of recent. I think it was maybe about 2 years ago, fall of 2013.
I'm trying to remember what this is before the find.
You were not.
I was not here.
No, but this find again. I walk up at the start of the sell. I had emailed these people. And
who do you love?
They
it's just this book, the Bears. I'm
Bears
sorry.
Are having some
being distracted.
Some intimate affairs over there. Thank God they knocked it down.
Oh my God! Tell me you bought those Castlevania games.
I did. I bought a ton of these games in here.
I'm so jealous. Why did I not come? Where was I?
I do not know where you were. I remember exactly. This was October of 2013.
Was this when we drank quite a bit before, and then
this month you got burned because there was this find and then there was that NES find that's like our number 2 most watched video, and you were not there for either of them.
Those Castlevanias are making me feel a lot of pain right now. Because remember, I had both those games as a kid, and I sold them to some guy that was like, this was like back when the original DS was the only thing out.
Right.
And he was going around, I guess, showing video games off to people, and he just bought my collection for like $200, which wasn't bad.
No, that's not bad at all.
Like, I didn't get screwed over or anything, but I bought a PSP instead.
Ugh.
I'm an idiot. Anyway.
Got screwed over on that.
So what did you just realize as you're looking at this?
These finds, and we might have to recycle this. This was all from a dead person. And
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then you're going to
I
be seeing
believe.
this...
No, I might be lying. It might have been his divorce. It might have been a divorce.
Oh.
I'd have to go back and listen to the audio.
Well, that's pretty close.
It was. You're dead to me, at least.
Exactly.
I think it might have just been a divorce, but this was his wife's collection, and he sold a lot of the stuff. By the way, I do get Haunting Ground.
Okay.
Someone's going to yell at me. I do get Haunting Ground. I go back and I come back and get it for $2-3. But anyway, this guy was selling this collection from his wife. I don't remember if his wife had passed away or if they had just gotten a divorce, but I did get quite a bit of this stuff. Awesome. She had awesome taste in games, by the way.
Yeah, holy
Looking around
shit.
these games,
Castlevania. Did you get all those Resident Evil games?
I don't think I got the Resident
Why
Evil.
didn't you just buy the lot, man?
I should have bought in the lot, probably because it was 7 a.m. The sale just started.
Did you get Tetris DS?
I don't think I got that
That's
either.
another game that's actually worth quite a bit.
People post in the comments about me not buying Tetris.
Oh, man.
But thank goodness I went back and got Haunting Ground because I almost walked away without that game as well. As you see, I got the Game Boy and those 3 games for $20.
So jealous.
Awesome find. And let's get into a recent one. I know you know this one.
Let's see. I can't remember the sale.
I
remember this one. Yeah, I remember this one. He was playing music at the yard sale, which was interesting, with these giant like DJ equipment things, and we're in an extremely wealthy neighborhood.
Right.
I think he wanted like $4,000 for it or something crazy.
Right.
But the games, like my jaw just dropped when I saw these games.
Yeah, me too. And I walked up, I was like, oh, average PS2 lot. And then I started to look at some of the titles, and I was like, wow. And then a lot of these games weren't there, though, unfortunately.
No. This was a big no-no in the collecting community. We didn't open up the games.
Didn't open up. I think I opened up 1 or 2.
That's like the only time we've ever done that, I think.
Here's the deal. To be fair, to defend ourselves, this video, we got about a minute left. A lot of times we dabble and we talk too much to get a good spy cam footage that we risk good lots, basically, if that makes sense. We think about it too much. Someone else could come get it. The seller could change their mind. We were smart to some extent here. The guy threw out the price of, what was it, $20? Mm-hmm. What I don't remember what it was.
I don't remember what it was either.
It was a really good price, $25.
We just took it.
We gave him the money immediately, and we ran away. We didn't research the games, which we should have done.
I think you said 40, and then he said 20 or something. Something happened.
He was dividing the piles into like $5 games or $1 games.
Yeah.
We said, what would you ask for everything? And he said something like $25. Again, don't quote me on that price, but we knew.
Still great. Let's
throw him the money and let's run away as fast as we can. Unfortunately, we didn't take the time to look through these games. 2 or 3 of them were missing. Arc the Lad collection was not. We didn't end up getting the system, regrettably. I wanted that Smoke Ray controller over there.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that when you were leaving the sale.
Right. But
those fantastic controllers.
Smoke Gray is so rare, too. It's the rarest of the Fantastics. Because it's really not that cool in hindsight. So no one bought it in the 90s. You want the cool, colorful ones, not the Smoke Gray. So anyway, this video is coming to an end. Again, if you guys enjoy the series, leave a comment and a like and let us know... that was bad. Let us know what themes we can have, what you guys want us to talk about in future Findsight episodes.